Cheyenne, stay. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Meet me out. Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look at Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn. Tell you what. I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Suit yourself. Hope I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What do you want? He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo. It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR.
Hey. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the... You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a disc. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get... Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't... Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15? There's always something interesting going on, but the big...
Hey there. You must be the one Doc... Take...
That's close enough. Sorry about the gun. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game? Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people... I was thinking of myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been...
Howdy. Hi there. Sticking around good... Say no more. That's inspiring. You may want to keep your optimism. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends would... However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here... If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to... I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere. And Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it. Always happy to...
Hello. So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you... I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help... Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.